She's going hot with a story about Catherine Zirk alleging that GT committed some serious crimes. YouTubers Catherine and David Zirk appear to hide in the shadows, while Mr. Zirk supports the veteran community and wants people to get help. His spouse, a Atlanta Metropolitan area businesswoman, appears to say otherwise.
We're going to move into our next segment here. Suicide prevention. Alright. This one's kind of a rough one to talk about. I've had several of my buddies take their own lives. And it's one of them things that you just don't get over very easy. Because you want to make sure that your buddies are always with you. And you want to be able to talk to them and have them talk to you as well.
Get the wood chipper and get it over with already. Like, just get the rope out and get it over with, is what I'm saying.
Oh, is
to
that
a
like...
lot of people, not just this guy.
They don't get drunk, though, on stream. That's what they said earlier, remember?
Get the wood chipper and get it over with already. Like, just get the rope out and get it over with.
Catherine Zirk also appears to have made what we believe some racially charged comments towards Georgia Transparency and others.
And the F slur.
And say that your mom sucked black dick, I believe he said.
Yep, the N-word, your mama sucks black dick. I should have made a list.
Oh,
there was
you forgot the best one. Stanky. He just kept fucking pulling that one out. That has to be his go-to.
Intentional homicide, as he should have been. The verdict came on the fourth day of deliberation.
Did he not watch any of the trial as he should have been?
This African-American 15-year-old died after police shot him in the head outside of a Family Dollar in Mississippi, October 6th. They accused him of having a gun. I'm going to show you a graphic photo of the reality of what this young 15-year-old went through. 15-year-old teen shot 8 times and 1 bullet went through his head after someone made a call and claimed teens were waving guns. Police still proceeded to handcuff him and put him on the ground after he was shot. A photo surfaced of the incident. The advocates, the community leaders, including people like Ben Dixon, our dear brother, who actually was one of the first to report on this. And I had some back and forth conversation with Ben. Benjamin Crump is now representing the family.
Oh, hell.
Anything that Benjamin Crump gets his hands on is usually a lie. 9 times out of 10. We'll do the 80% rule again. If Benjamin Crump is involved, you need to dig deep into that case and figure out what's really going on, because mostly it's a BS.
After years of making comments, live streams, and other items on YouTube while hiding in the shadows, Catherine Zirk has now been identified, and a few have informed that they plan to file lawsuits against this Atlanta businesswoman. After we identified her, she appears to play the victim card and accuses us of harassment and doxing.
You got GT, is that Georgia Transparency? Yeah, sorry dude, I don't like doxers. So I'm glad that you identified yourself. Mods, I want you to hide that person. Actually, I got it right there. You're hidden. You're into the shadow realm. By the way, GT News doxed KTZed, who has never had her name out there recently, and is going after other aspects of her life, to include the KFR person. KTZed's probably one of the more polite people on the internet.
Now let's review the entire body camera footage of Catherine Zirk's report to the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office.
This is Deputy Place for the Cherokee Sheriff's Office.
Hi, how are you? That was quick.
Yeah.
Let me pull over real quick. I was actually just up there because I was going to do it in person. I didn't realize that it was a phone call type of thing, so.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, a lot of this stuff can be handled over the phone nowadays.
Gotcha. So, I don't know if they told you what's going on, but apparently the guy who works at my P.O. Box place was socially engineered into giving up my name, which I know that once they have my name, they can do public record searches because we own our property and find my address. And they did the same thing to my co-host on my show, which ironically enough, we do a kind of a pro-police show on YouTube. And so these are criminals that are stalking me because they don't like it that I'm talking about criminals, I guess. That's neither here nor there. They've figured out where my co-host lives, and he's in Toledo, so that doesn't have anything to do with us. But the point is, the same people who are now very close to finding me have been to his house twice. Keep in mind, he's got 5 kids and a wife at home, so that's kind of scary. And now they're coming after me, and I want to have a thing. They've also done like that swatting thing where they call in like an emergency. So I want to have my name on the list to where you guys would call me if somebody calls in and says I'm being held hostage or something crap like that.
Yeah, and so actually, I'll tell you. Thankfully, I have not been part of one of these swatting calls myself, but we. Sorry, the radio is just going crazy. Typically, we don't respond like. All right, we gather information before we just send the SWAT team in, and like usually you don't go in guns blazing.
I mean, there have been cases I know of, at least 2, that I can think of off the top of my head, where people have died. So, you know. I have dogs who can get shot very easily too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you provided your address, right? You live off of Winfield.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, you'd be in my zone, which we don't typically do that.
I'm glad to hear it.
We usually like to gather information before we just start running in and getting all aggressive and stuff. So but I'm actually, because I'll just being completely transparent, I'm not aware of like a list that we have of people to call before that. Like
interesting.
I think what you're maybe meaning, and it might just be a disconnect in what we call it, because we can put what are called premise hazards on there, which is what we use for like whenever this address comes up. It's basically just like whenever we get dispatched to your address, it'll ping like hey, this is going on or something. So
okay, just like a note in there.
Yeah, and that is probably what you're looking for.
I think different jurisdictions, different departments might call it different things. Maybe.
Yeah, and I mean it's not like that's just what we call it. It may be called something else. But do you mind if I call you back in just a second? Because I'm actually I have to ask somebody about it, because I've done it once before. And
let me ask you one more thing before we hang up right now. I know I've looked up the laws in Georgia, and doxing is now a crime in Georgia. I have the person's information. One of them's in Las Vegas. The other one does live here in the state of Georgia. Is there any way to do a report on him specifically, or really both of them? I don't know if you could do anything about the Las Vegas guy, but.
I'd have to.
Private information.
Yeah, let's see. I have to look up.
No, I get it.
Because
this is all very new.
Oh, okay. So it looks like doxing may fall under just the harassing communications, which makes sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's the laws in Georgia, I think, changed last year, where there's doxing and then there's aggravated doxing, which I guess the aggravated part is when you are actually meaning to do harm to somebody. Just the plain doxing one is just if you accidentally give up somebody's private information.
Let's see. I'm just I've got it pulled up right now. I'm just trying to read it. I mean, because it looks like it just falls under harassing communications.
Okay. I guess whichever one it would fall under, mainly because if I choose to pursue civil action against him, I want to have as much documentation in place. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Although I don't think he owns anything or has anything to lose, so I think the civil litigation would just be for my peace of mind more so than anything else.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let me find out about the premise hazard first, because I'm going to try to again, full transparency. While I'm sitting here, I actually just saw the guy that I was going to call. He just pulled up, so let me grab him before he gets busy. I'm going to find out how to do or figure out what's required for the premise hazard, which I think we got to do a little report. So we'll probably just lump everything together. But let me catch him before he runs off again.
All right, just give me a call back then, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Katie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Deputy Place again. Sorry. Right as I was dialing you, there was something coming through the radio that I was listening to. Okay. I got I got a kind of a strange answer. So, I can submit a request for the premise hazard. Whether it gets approved or not, apparently is only figured out after I submit the request, if that makes any sense. So I can sorry. So let's see here. Okay, so I would have to email them. Okay, so I'm sorry, I am all over the place right now. Okay.
They keep you busy, huh?
It's the joys of working day shift is all the calls start coming in about the same time. So
oh, gotcha. I should have called earlier.
You're fine. I called you back so quick because I was actually on the phone with somebody else right before, like when you called in. So I finished that and just was immediately able to jump right back onto this one. So, okay. Let's start with, can you spell your first name for me?
Yes, it's Kathryn.
Okay, and your last name?
It's Zerk. Z as in zebra, I-E-R-K.
I-E-R-K, okay. And then, what was your date of birth?
1976.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you hear funny things. And,
I literally watch body cam videos on my channel 5 hours a week, so I get it. By the way, if you have any good calls that will have good body cam, you have my number.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do the FOIA request.
I don't know if they're good. Some of them are interesting, but sometimes I think they're only interesting to us. So let's see. I was just chuckling because it's deer season, and somebody said they saw a truck. They saw a truck pull off, and they're like, "Oh, guys in full tactical gear." And I was like, "It's probably just camouflage because they're probably deer hunting."
Yeah.
But they're gonna go check it out. So.
Yeah, I pulled a body cam from downtown Woodstock, where it was the reason I pulled it is because the description on it was that it was an assault on a law enforcement officer. It ended up being so boring, and it was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. I was gonna say some of them. And it's funny because. A lot of people don't realize, right, the difference between assault and battery, and then, like, also that, because I know for me, before I got into law enforcement, I didn't know very much about law, and I didn't realize that assault is just placing somebody in reasonable apprehension of receiving a violent injury. So it's funny when you hear, like, assault on a police officer, and if you just ball up your fists and make it look like you're getting ready to hit them, technically that's assault.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so...
a lot of people think that the assault is worse than battery, but battery is actually the worst. Like, that's actually touching somebody. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah, and actually but it does get kind of confusing when you get into the aggravated side of things, because aggravated assault is essentially our attempted murder. But then you have aggravated battery, which is the same thing but resulting in a serious bodily injury, like disfigurement and whatnot.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got a little off in the weeds there. So
that's okay. I love it. This is what this is literally what I would do for a living if it paid better. But as of right now, I have to have a real job.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, and so you said you run a YouTube channel?
Yes.
What's the channel?
It's KTZed. KTZed.
Okay. All right. Okay. And you were and you said it's a pro law enforcement.
Yeah. I mean, when we see bad cops, we call it out too, obviously. But for the most part, we're on the cop side. My co-host used to work for the police department in Michigan, so.
Okay. Yeah. And just so you're aware, most of us, when you call out, like, we would consider calling out bad conduct or poor conduct within law enforcement, but that's still pro law enforcement. They need to be. It needs to be addressed because it makes all of us look bad, and we can't stand it.
Exactly. So, unfortunately, the people coming after me are these, like, First Amendment auditor, sovereign citizens types, and they are crazy.
Yeah, they're. Thankfully, we don't have a ton in Cherokee. So, it's and just again, the content is mostly just body camera video.
Yeah, we do a live stream twice a week where we are watching body cam videos. Like I said, I do FOIA requests and pull some of them. Some of them we're just getting off of other channels. And then on his side, he on his YouTube channel, he covers a lot of sovereign citizen, Moorish American, those type of people, the First Amendment auditors. And on my side, I'm doing more true crime, the middle-aged woman sort of true crime stuff. So. But, criminals are criminals,
I gotcha. So, okay. Yeah, and so what was explained to me is basically I just got to put in a little, like, all right, what do you, what's the premise hazard for, right? So this would be to prevent swatting, and then I can put in that you run a pro law enforcement channel, and you're the possibility of being swatted is not zero.
That, and also because one of these guys does live in Georgia, although it's in like Talbot County, so it's a few hours away, but he does live close enough to where he could come to my home. So it's not just like people, it's not just police showing up at my house that I'm worried about, it's actual, like, what happened to my co-host, not only did they send the police to his house, but one of these First Amendment auditors showed up at his house, 2 different ones showed up at his house to confront him, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see, I'm just trying to... it was just the doxing. The Georgia Anti-Doxing Act was passed this year in March.
Yep. And Ohio doesn't have that yet, so where he lives right now doesn't have any of these laws. I'm so happy Georgia has gotten into the 21st century.
Yeah. So, okay. So, it says there's an act, but it's not law. So it looks like it's going to become a law, but that's why it was not.
It's not a law yet. I didn't know that. That stinks.
Yeah. So yeah, it says
January 1st is usually when that stuff goes into effect.
Yeah, it says that it passed the state senate March of this year, but it hasn't yet become law. There's a Senate bill. If you're interested, Senate Bill 27 passed the Senate with strong support and was sent to House of Representatives. Where it was later withdrawn and then recommitted.
Okay.
So,
I don't know who would vote against that. It just seems like common sense to me.
It's usually due to language. Yeah, that was something before I got into this line of work. I'll be honest, I didn't start until I was 31. So, I used to say the same thing. I was like, why would you not pass this bill? And then when you start reading the way that some of these things are written, you're like, how did that ever get passed like that?
Yeah. Well, they those politicians like to shove extra stuff into bills that have nothing to do with it too, which is a problem.
Yeah, but then sometimes there's like a weird gap that nobody caught before, and that's why like we're kind of dealing with, not to go into too much detail, but we dealt with one earlier where this guy was dating a girl, they broke up, and he didn't want her living in the house anymore, but she's established residency because she's basically laid her head down, and we're like, we can't do anything about it. It's your house, but you let her stay here, so now she's a resident, which opened up the door to her letting her brother stay there, and it's this whole...
eviction process.
Yeah, and it's this whole crazy
thing. Enough, my real job is a property manager, so I know all about evictions too.
Oh, okay. So you definitely know all about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do residential, but still, we've had to evict businesses. I do commercial and industrial, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. So it's So a lot of the time, this just gets tricky. Of like let's see, they're they have to define doxing. I'm sure they want to make sure. So right now they say they're looking at actually creating a criminal offense of doxing and aggravated doxing. So this is what you've probably seen before. By targeting the intentional posting of another person's personally identifiable information to include such, and it gets.
Is there laws in place for cyber harassment or cyber, bullying would not probably be the right word, but some sort of cyber harassment or cyber stalking laws?
Well, and so that's where, I think that's what I was looking at before when I was talking about harassing communications.
Yeah.
But there's also, right there, just to protect from people getting arrested because they say mean things online, there's a little bit more that goes. Harassing communications, contacts another person repeatedly via telecommunication, email, text message, all that fun stuff, right? Threatens bodily harm or intentionally. It's for the purpose of harassing, molesting, threatening, or intimidating such a person and family. So, all right. So on the face, it's exactly what you would think it is. It's harassing, right? Like most people understand what harassing is. In order for it to truly be harassing, though, you do have to like make steps to actually stop it. Yes. So like we go through this a lot with teenagers because parents call all the time about cyberbullying. It's like, well, has your child stopped? Like, well, no, they usually respond, and it's a fight online. It's like, well, no,
that's not the case here. We've blocked him. He makes new accounts.
Okay, all right. So that would be right. That does fall under the harassing side. Is if you have made steps, so you've told them stop communicating with me. You've made a basically overt action, right? You've done something to stop them from communicating with you.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right.
He pops up with like 2 new accounts every time we're live.
Yeah.
Then we block him, and he makes another one.
And I'm always curious how that works because you'll be the first time this has ever come up where it's because this is your channel, right? This isn't you.
Yeah.
So, because I don't know how this is. I don't want to say uncharted territory, but it's uncharted for me because you're a channel. Like if it's towards your channel, it's not directed at you unless he specifically names you, I think.
Well, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's giving out my first and last name. He's giving out my co-host. He's putting his address,
Okay.
He's naming his children who are not, and his wife who are not public figures. He's naming my husband who's not a public figure.
I got you. Okay. What is this gentleman's name? The one that's harassing you?
Yeah. His name is Russell Pickron, and hold on, I have it spelled out here. I'm pulling people's parking lot.
Russell, right?
Yeah, like normal spelling.
Yeah.
And it's Pickron.
Pickron.
RON.
Okay.
And I have his address and his private investigator's license, which is suspended. I have that number too. Did a little online digging myself to find out if this person was harassing me.
Yeah. Do you happen to have his date of birth?
I don't have his date of birth.
Okay. What about a phone number?
Nope.
Okay. Well, what's the address that you had associated with him?
150 Mill Creek Parkway.
Oh, okay. That's
apartment 213 in LaGrange, Georgia.
Oh, that's interesting. We have a Mill Creek Parkway, like.
I know. I live here. Yeah. 30241.
30241.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want his PI license number? Because you might be able to pull that and get all the rest of his information.
I mean, yeah, I'll go ahead and get that. I won't be able to do anything with it, but maybe somebody else can.
Yeah, it's PDE, Peter David Echo.
Yep.
052
052
087.
087. Okay.
And as far as I can tell, that was issued in 2022, but it's not valid anymore. But I'm sure there's still record of it.
Yeah, and I mean, so we're as just a patrol deputy, I'm usually pretty limited in the amount of information I can. Yeah. So the at least for our system, I don't know if it's. I assume it's everywhere in Georgia because we use GCIC, which is the Georgia Criminal Instant Background Check System.
Yep.
But we can look up your driver's license with your name and date of birth, which is.
Yeah.
I know some states it's like social security number or something, but.
I'm glad his last name is not like Johnson or Jones or something, because Pickron might be. And I believe he's a junior as well. I might not be. That's just what I've heard, so I'm not positive.
Well, we don't have any reports of him in Cherokee.
Yeah. Do you want the information for the Las Vegas guy too, or that's not going to make a difference because he's not here?
Well, so he's harassing you, right? Or is he harassing you?
Correct.
Okay.
He's harassing you.
So the way venue is established is where you live, not where they live.
Oh. Okay.
Think of it.
I was going to have to call Las Vegas.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Think of cyber crimes like that. Think of it like somebody stealing something from your house, right?
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't contact wherever that person like it happened at your house. So.
Gotcha.
That's the way that I have to think of it, because nowadays we deal with a lot of fraud, and unfortunately, people call the jail all the time, and that's a whole thing. So, so who is the guy in Las Vegas?
His name is Mitchell Eugene Crooks. Crooks.
Crooks. And said Eugene.
Eugene is his middle name, and I know I've had his address maybe in an email. I don't have it written down on my little paper though.
That's fine.
Or I'm sorry, his birthday. I have his address.
Yeah.
His address. Are you ready for it?
Yep.
1330 East Reno Avenue. Apartment 216.
Okay.
And that's Las Vegas, Nevada, 89119.
89119.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. And okay. So now that we've got them established, are they just commenting on your YouTube videos, or are they? No,
they're making. They are posting on other platforms, Twitter and whatnot, personal information. I have screenshots. They are making videos themselves about us, giving out our information, saying really nasty things too, but that's not against the law.
That one's protected, but
I get it. But just making shit up. I'm obviously white supremacist, Nazi. All of the bad things you could possibly think to say.
Yeah, all the standard talking points for
Yeah, exactly.
I follow.
Okay, I think I just found the email with his birthday. Let me see if I can pull up this. Make it bigger. I can't see. Okay, Mitchell's birthday. 1974.
Oops. I'm sorry. It was 1974.
Correct.
Okay.
And he happens to have a lengthy criminal, maybe not lengthy, I've seen longer, but several criminal charges against him, including fighting with a police officer.
That tracks.
Yep.
Okay, so they're so as of right now, the doxing thing, it doesn't look like
it's not a law yet.
And like now when they're giving out your information, like because you said they're posting about you and
yes.
Are they saying anything? Like, are they trying to incite anything, or is it just like this is where this white supremacist lives, or like, or are they saying like, hey, we need to go and take care of them, or something? Like, are they making threats, or are they just?
They're very careful about saying, like in Minecraft, like this Mitchell guy said, oh, wouldn't it be a shame if somebody threw poison meat over KTZed's fence and her dogs died? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Like he didn't say, I'm going to her house to do this, or you should go to her house and do this. It was, wouldn't it be a shame if this happened? That sort of shit.
Yeah. So, okay. And do you happen to have screenshots or anything of these?
That he said out loud on a live stream and then deleted it immediately. I don't have that. I have lots of screenshots of the posts on Twitter.
Okay.
And the Russell guy is a new thing. Mitchell's been harassing us for a while, so I have way more on him. I can find. See, and the other thing is he was posting. Russell was in our live chat. Yes, what day is today? Or Saturday? Yeah. So yesterday he was posting stuff in our live chats, and our mods immediately deleted it and didn't screenshot it. So I don't have screenshots of that. However, I'm sure it will happen again, and I will get screenshots.
Yep.
I directed all of my moderators to take screenshots before you delete from now on. So
yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I will. So you're familiar with Axon?
yeah.
So have you ever gotten a community request from Axon before?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna create one real quick where you can send anything you have currently, and it's easy enough for other people to if I'm not here.
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, they can see. They can just pull up the case number and just create a new link for you under the same case number.
And is there a time limit? Like, can I do this over the next week, or do I have to do it like right now today?
There is a time limit. I can't remember how long it is. It is days.
Okay.
I think it's a month.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, because I really want to get Russell since he lives here, and because of his proximity, I'm a little more worried about him.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to get screenshots of what he's doing as well.
And I believe you can add video as well. I am almost 100% positive that I have uploaded it. It's been a minute because usually we just do screenshots for.
Yeah.
But. Wow, I cannot spell today.
I can't spell any day, so you're a good one.
Alright, and what's easier for you, text message or email?
Text message, right?
Okay, and this number?
Yes.
Alright. And I believe you should get it in like just a couple seconds.
Okay.
And it should.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, yeah, and I believe it tells you how long it's open.
Yeah, 30 days. Perfect.
Fantastic. Okay. Interesting. This is Mr. Russell seems like an interesting man.
Yeah. Did you look up his criminal history? I think he's got a domestic violence on there. And
I actually just Googled him, and the first thing that came up was something about Coweta County and how he.
Oh, he files lawsuits for a living.
This is actually
I think that's how he makes his money. He antagonizes police to get them to do whatever, and then he files lawsuits against them.
This looks like his video actually caused them to ban cell phone use around around service windows.
Yep, sounds like him. If I may speak frankly, he's kind of a piece of shit asshole. And I don't like that he has me in his crosshairs because he's kind of a giant, scary man.
Yeah, and it's... You gotta take the good with the bad, though, right?
Yep.
Being an asshole's not illegal. So.
Exactly. But I love my own free speech, so I don't want to tamper his. I just want him to stop harassing me.
Just wanted to act like an adult. I get it.
Which might be difficult for him.
Yeah. So, all right. So,
yeah, he goes by Georgia Transparency online. So, if you want to look up his channel. And there's lots of fun, mean stuff said about me on his channel.
You said it's, is it Georgia spelled out or is it GA?
Just spelled out.
Georgia Transparency Online?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are always entertaining to watch.
Yeah, well, the other guy, Mitchell, his Mystery Softsit Theater is the name of his channel. And he doesn't have anything about soft-sits on there. It's literally his whole channel is about me and my co-host. His entire channel. It's crazy.
Okay, so just a quick rundown of everything. So we'll, because he's got you in your crosshairs, he's making threats and stuff to you. You wanted to get put on, or you wanted a premise hazard put on your residence that, basically, like, you know, if there's some kind of swatting call, or there's a higher likelihood of a swatting call at your house.
Yes.
And then, so that'll be one thing. I'll probably just write up probably just do this all under one case number. So I'll try to get that premise hazard put in there. Like I said, that one's an interesting one because I'll request it. I'll try to remember to reach out to you when I hear from the supervisor.
Okay.
Because it's the dispatch supervisor that I guess approves that. They've got their own rules that I can't see. It's weird. I have to talk with other supervisors about that. But then also we'll go ahead and start looking at the harassing communication side of things.
Okay.
We'll see if we can kind of track down, because right there's got to be two sides to everything. So as of right now, it's alleged harassing communications without any of the screenshots or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll get those in there.
Yeah. If you've got any kind of like I said, what really helps is when you have something in there that shows that you've told them, like, you need to stop contacting us and all that. That's always a big help. And then any way that we can kind of show that he's changing screen names, which this may end up getting sent to.
I don't know how to prove that.
Yeah, and
I know it's him, but it's impossible. Like, he could just say, "Well, that wasn't me." You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. And so that's where I was kind of leading, was that this will be typically what this will do is, like, I'll get what information I can put into this. These will usually get sent over to our investigators, where there's detectives that specialize in the various different crimes, and they'll know a little bit more about how to figure that out.
Okay.
I don't understand how they do it. That's why they do what they do, and I do what I do.
I'm sure it has to do with IP addresses and stuff like that, which seems like a crazy waste of money to have to do that over this, and I understand that, and it might seem silly, but I also, on my way home from the mailbox store yesterday, I was so nervous that I took a weird route and was looking in my rearview mirror the whole time. And when I realized I was doing that, I'm like, I should probably just put my call. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then the same thing that, so I'll be honest, I came from the gun industry, so I always just revert back to the, like, you know as well as we do that our response times are never going to be measured in seconds. They're always minutes. Do you have a way to defend yourself in the event that something like that happens? Like,
I sure do, always within arm's reach.
Okay. All right. And always going to recommend finding self-defense classes and stuff as well.
I'm a brown belt in Hapkido, and my husband his job in the Marine Corps was to train recruits how to shoot. So he has trained me how to shoot as well.
Fantastic. All right. So,
yep.
Good. All right. So that's just wanted to make sure that you got those bases covered.
I appreciate that part. Like that last 10 seconds of our conversation, I do truly appreciate, because some people wouldn't even think of that, you know?
Oh, no, like I say, it's what we do, right? As much as I wish we could be everywhere, frankly, that's just not the way things work anymore. And, you know, especially with the traffic nowadays, because if you're living over here, you know as well as I do that.
You know, when I bought my house, I was out in the country. It was very nice. It's not so much anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I live over here too. And when my wife and I bought almost 10 years ago, it was very nice. And now we're like, we don't want to move, but.
Well, especially with how they're building up Woodstock, our property value is going through the roof, which is great for us. But it also comes with people. It's too people-y.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I am well aware.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's everything for right now.
Okay.
So you've got the link. It's open for 30 days. I believe there's also a certain amount of links you can send or things you can upload. It's a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have like a whole terabyte or anything, I promise.
I just know that we've run into that before, and I don't know how much it is. I just remember it was kind of a lot. But if that happens, you can always just call the number again, and somebody can just send you another thing. But hopefully by then, a detective or somebody will be reaching out to you, and they may have a different route that they go as far as how to send that information and whatnot. So.
Well, if you check out Georgia Transparency Channel or Mystery Softs at Theater Channel, please know that anything they're saying about myself or my co-host Kfar is not true, and they're big fat liars. I promise we're not what they're describing.
I'll be honest, on a personal level, as soon as I hear that somebody's a Nazi, like, I just immediately bypass it. Like, I'm like...
Probably the opposite is true.
Yeah, that word gets thrown around, and I don't even think people realize what it actually means.
Well, I think what happened is I went to our current president's inauguration, and I don't usually talk about politics on my channel, but I went to DC, but I went to the inauguration, and I posted about it on my channel, and ever since then, they have had it out for me. So, like I said, I don't really talk about politics on my channel, but I also don't hide how I feel about certain issues, you know? So.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, hey, that's your right. So.
Yeah.
So. Cool. All right. Well, I will. Well, it's Saturday, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So. So this will get typed up. The premise hazard, hopefully I'll be able to contact you tomorrow about whether that went through or not. And then as far as everything else goes, the detectives won't even be back in the office until Monday.
Yeah, that's fine. And tomorrow I will not be able to answer my phone before like 11:30, 12 because I will be at church. So
that's
I
fine.
usually turn it off.
Okay. That's quite all right. So, all right. You have any other questions for me?
I don't think so, but I really wanted to tell you you're truly appreciated, and I thank you for spending the time talking to me this afternoon.
Of course, I appreciate it. All right. Well, you try to have.
Safe, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye.
Let me know your comments and thoughts in the comment section of this story.